Hi guys, so for today's reading, we are going to be looking into what the gossip is on your level up. So we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, I would really appreciate if you could give it a like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff really helps my channel to grow and helps to spread these messages to other people who may need to hear them. And it's a great way to give back energetically for the energetic healing session I'm giving to you here today. And another great way to do that is through donating to the channel. And you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. And leaving timestamps is another great way as well. I really appreciate everybody who has done any of those things. You guys are awesome and amazing, and I really do appreciate you. So let's get started with pile 1. What is the gossip on your level up? So for pile 1, some people may be talking about how you might be a bit of a shapeshifter. Some people could also be talking about where in the past you might have been a little naive or gullible or followed the lead of others. You have stepped more fully into your confidence at this point. You have a lot of confidence, stability, strength within you. It's like you can go through anything and experience any kind of pain or hardship or hurt or sadness, any kind of loss, anything, and you can still maintain that deep seated strength, confidence, willpower, dedication as well. You guys are definitely somebody who's very loving, very kind, compassionate, caring. If you've ever met a golden retriever, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about that. You have a very golden retriever-like attitude as well. You're just very happy-go-lucky, playful, joyful, loving, caring, compassionate. And you guys are somebody who morphs a lot, changes a lot, goes through a lot of different experiences to come out in a different way. I can't remember what the name of that show was, but I watched this show when I was younger that it had these monsters that were watching a show about humans, basically. And this kid ended up growing a monster from one of those little things that you put in water and it gets bigger. You know, he actually ended up growing a monster, and this kid was really abused by his mom and his sister, who kind of used him as their servant and their slave and locked him in the basement kind of thing and let him out to clean and cook, and that was about it. And he had this whole town that he had built downstairs, and when he grew this monster, the monster kept getting him in trouble with his mom and his sister, and then the monster ended up sliming his mom and his sister, and at the end of the show, his mom and his sister were like covered in slime and making the train sounds for his train. Yeah, I feel like you've been through a lot. Maybe your family really treated you very badly as well for a lot of you. And you have broken free from that. Maybe it's like, the song, we sing about beauty and we sing about truth at $10,000 a show. We take all kinds of pills to give us all kinds of thrills, and the thrill we'll never know is the thrill that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of the Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones. It's kind of like you might have been your family's servant in the past, but some of them may actually be working for you now. Or if it's not your family, it's people in the past who have used and abused you may actually have to answer to you now. Peacock Butterfly. And I know all the words to that damn song too. I've known that song since I was like 14. Anyway, you have gone through this massive transformation. You have really gone from somebody who you might have focused a lot on your looks in the past, or you might have focused a lot on other people's looks in the past, or other people may have focused a lot on your looks. And so they missed what was deeper down underneath that. I think that's what it is for most of you, is people focused on your looks very much so much so that they missed what was actually underneath that. And now they're starting to see that the looks on the surface were just the beginning of it, just the tip of the iceberg, because you had so much buried underneath that it's crazy. Once again, with the strength, you have a lot of strength, you have a lot of stability, you have a lot of inner peace. You are somebody who is very honest, you're filled with integrity, you are somebody who is a provider and a protector for those that you love, and you are somebody who's very dedicated, very honest as well. And you are somebody who has gone through just this amazing transformation. It's like you have came out of the shadows, you've came out of the closet, you came out of the darkness into this bright, beautiful light being. You are so very different from other people as well. You have so many differences within you, and those differences are what make you unique and beautiful. We have Justice card, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Deck card. And if you're wondering what deck this is the deck. It's the So Below deck of the Book of Shadows Tarot. People are talking about how you have manifested karmic justice in your life. And the way that you have manifested karmic justice is through your level up. You have really achieved a lot of success, very high success. You've learned, you've grown, you've overcome the obstacles. You may even have a career now in some sort of artistic endeavor, some sort of creative endeavor that you have put a lot of time, effort, energy, patience, and persistence into. You've been very dedicated to your craft, whatever it is. You've been very dedicated to learning, to growing your skills, to leveling up who you are as a person as well. You've really been manifesting on the business front. And you may, like I said, once again, you may have people working for you that in the past you were taking orders from. You may have even won a court case of some kind, or that may be coming in your future. People see that you are going to end up on top and on the right side of justice because you have been doing what is right. You've been doing what's right for yourself, for your family. Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energies. So yeah, once again, you have been manifesting and you have been doing an amazing job of it. You have really put in that time, that energy, that effort, the visualization, the love, the emotion, the passion, the truth, the action, everything all combined. You have really been creating in your life, and you have been manifesting your wishes and goals, and you have been harnessing the universal energy. You've been transmuting any negative energy that comes your way or that you come across. Little Luxuries generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. So you really are generating a lot of payoff for what you have been working on. You're really gaining a lot in your life for the hard work, the dedication, the persistence, and the faith. You really have a lot of good things going on with you, and people are really seeing, noticing, and appreciating everything that you had within you that they may have taken for granted in the past because all they were looking at was your external appearance instead of what was really within. And I feel like a lot of you weren't showing fully what was within, but now you are. So we're going to see what other gossip there is. And I did go ahead and pull out one negative comment for each pile. And actually, I feel like there may be a lot of people that are a little bit jealous, bitter, snarky in the background with you guys, maybe competitive with you guys, or they lost the competition with you guys, which is why they're feeling so sour. Because there was like 5 of them that wanted to fall out, and I was like, no, I said I was taking 1 because I wanted to focus on your level up and what people are saying about your level up. But there are going to be those people that are watching from the background with those negative attitudes, and so I did go ahead and pull 1 for each pile. They don't know what they want. They are always changing. They walk away too easily. Or you just have boundaries and you learn and grow. Stuck people that are stagnant and accept any behaviors cannot understand this. So there might be some people that are saying you're non-committal, or that you're always changing, or you don't know what you want, that you walk away from situations too easily, but I feel like you don't. I feel like you are a very honest person. You're very straightforward. You're very committed. You're very solid, but you have ran into a lot of people who have not treated you in a good manner. A lot of people who have not been upstanding with you. A lot of people who have not been honest with you. A lot of people who have not been committed to you, and you're not going to stick around and put up with the abuse. So when you tell people how you want to be treated and they treat you like a piece of garbage instead of the beauty that you are, you tend to walk away from that. You learn from those situations, you grow from those situations, and you move on to a different situation where people are not treating you in the same manner. And other people are just stuck in this toxic cycle, and they can't stand that you are not somebody who's going to put up with those toxic cycles. You are always on point in your words and your actions. You always have a plan, or at least it looks like it. You seem to have everything together. So people are talking about how you always have a plan, you always have everything together, you're always on point in your words and your actions, in the things that you're doing, in the peace that you bring. I feel like you bring a lot of peace to situations. You're always trying to do the right thing. You're always standing up for yourself and for others, and you are really there to put people in their place a lot of times. Your smile is breathtaking. Your laugh sounds like heaven. You glow and you radiate so much happiness. You guide me to my inner child. Your hair color stands out so much. Style, too, for some. You're very different, and you accept that, and you gain strength from it. So you're a very different person, a very unique person, and you accept that. You accept that you are not meant to be like everyone else, and you gain strength from it. Instead of feeling miserable, alone, or outcasted, you feel like you are amazing exactly as you are, because that's the way that you were born to be. Very normal. Doesn't like to stray from routine. Brings calm and comfort, and an amazing cook, and keeps a very comfortable house as well. So even though you stand out appearance wise, you are also somebody who's very responsible, very reliable, somebody who likes routine. You like to have structure in your life. You really bring a lot of calm and comfort. Like I said before, I feel like you bring a lot of peace to people. You cook very well, and you keep a very comfortable house. So you are somebody very different. You stand out very much so, and at the same time, you are somebody who is very normal in a lot of ways. You stand your ground, and you stand up for yourself and for others. What did I say? You stand up for what's right. You take responsibility, and you apologize when it's necessary as well. So you are somebody who is not stuck in ego or pride. You are somebody who knows when you're wrong, and you take actions to repair those things and to make sure that you do not overstep again in the future. You are somebody who really stands your ground. You stand up for yourself. You stand up for others. You stand up for what you feel to be right, and you have an amazing light to share. Your vibration is so high. You are a healer, and you raise the vibrations of everyone around you. Keep being you. You are truly an amazing being. So once again, with the transmutation, you are somebody who transmutes energy. You are a healer. You do not absorb the energies of others around you, because you have learned very effectively how to protect, cleanse, and clear your energy. And you are somebody who spreads a lot of positive vibrations, but you do not take on all the negative vibrations of the world around you. You transmute those energies around you into something more positive. You change them and transform them. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonates with you, what you guys might be going through, what level up you guys are working on. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's career-wise or creative endeavor-wise, and I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So, what is the gossip on your level up? I really don't feel like there's too many people who are talking negatively about you, or who are feeling any sort of jealousy or bitterness towards you. I feel like the majority of the people around you are very happy for you and feeling very good about the level up you have. It's like you earned it, you deserve it. People call on you when they need peace made in a situation, when they need somebody to come in and ring the alarm. I feel like the alarm is rang for you on a regular basis, and people call you in to bring peace and harmony to a situation. You could be a very diplomatic person. Some of you might actually even be a diplomat of some sort. Or like a court, what are those things called? Mediator. You could be a mediator of some sort. Peer counselor of some sort. You are somebody who brings a lot of peace to situations, and you are called upon, looked up to, and sought after for your peacemaking skills. Maybe in the past you were not, but you are now. United States of America, $1. Pluribus unum. E pluribus unum. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. I think of that every time I see a bell. For some reason, I can't get It's a Wonderful Life out of my head, but oh no, I only watched it every single year since I was like 7, so that's understandable. And although I missed it this last year and the year before for Christmas. But anyway, you are somebody who manifests very effectively. You're somebody who closes out cycles. You're somebody who starts new cycles. You're somebody who really is called upon for your intuition, for your psychic gifts and abilities, your spiritual gifts and abilities. You are very in tune with yourself. You're a very strong leader. In God We Trust, 1976, or sorry, 1776 to 1976. So this is the 200-year coin here. You are a very strong leader. And Maggie is coming to mind from The Simpsons with this binky here for some reason. Maybe in the past you might have been very codependent on others, or you might have had an issue standing strong and being who you really are, stepping into your power. And now you have really been able to remove that security blanket or that comfort zone, and you've really been able to step out into who you truly are. You're very protected in the actions that you are taking. You really have been through a lot, but on the surface it appears like you haven't been through much. People would never guess all of the hardship or pain or hurt that you have been through on your journey. And you have, even though you have been through all of those things, you've been very protected on your journey as well, because you're still here, you're still standing, you still, things that you have been through and things that you have seen and the people that you have been around or talked to or helped through situations, a lot of those situations that you have been in have been very dangerous situations, or situations that were just very hard to go through. And you have been able to make it out the other side. You're very protected on your journey, on this journey we call life. Some of you could be first responders of some sort, police of some sort, nurses, doctors, some sort of profession where they're firefighters. There might be a little bit more danger, or you might need your energy of peacemaking skills to be able to effectively manage a situation. It's kind of like year before last, I ended up alone with somebody in the middle of the night, and we had had a couple drinks, and they were wanting to go to that next level, and I wasn't wanting to. And so it triggered a schizophrenic episode in them. I didn't even realize that they were schizophrenic. I knew they had some mental issues and things like that, but I did not realize that they were schizophrenic. And this person thought that I was part of the government operation that was out to hunt them down and kill them and to destroy their life. And it always starts with a redhead and all kinds of crazy shit. And I actually managed to sit there and talk my way out of that situation. And I had no weapon on me. I had no nothing. I had to sit there and talk my way out of that situation. I managed to convince him that I was not this evil being that he thought I was, and I was not involved in some sort of conspiracy against him. And yeah, you're somebody who could do that. That's basically what I was saying with that. You are somebody who sees things very clearly. You see things in a different manner than most people see things. You may see things sometimes in a very black and white mode, and you might need to work on that gray area a bit. But you are a very optimistic person, a very joyful person, somebody who has a lot of hope, faith, trust, even though you've been through all of these things. Tiger, which is why you may not look like you've been through all of these things. Snake, bee, and the Phoenix. You are talked of very highly in your community. You are somebody who a lot of people know your name, a lot of people know your face, a lot of people really respond very well to you as well. You have a lot of great abundance coming your way for the hard work and dedication that you have put into whatever it is that you've been working on. I feel like a lot of you have been working very hard to break the karmic cycles and chains of the past, to free yourself of things that have happened in your life, to be able to rise up from the ashes after the hurt, pain, hardship, loss, despair, whatever it is. Some of you may have even lost a baby. Oh, that's so horrible. If that happened to you, I'm so sorry. And it could be an older child for some of you. There could be somebody here who has lost a baby and who has had to come back to life after that. And that is just awful, horrible experience. And I am so sorry for your pain and your loss and your hurt. Just remember that energy never dies. They are with you always. Their energy has just transmuted. They weren't meant to be here for as long this lifetime. They weren't meant to face as many challenges. They weren't meant to go through so much, but they are now happy. Happy is the word that came to mind. They are happy. if that's the case. You are somebody who is very balanced in your masculine and your feminine energies. And once again, there's this duality of black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. There is, and black and white really there too. There's this very strong duality between shadow and light, between masculine and feminine. I feel like you have been really working on healing those things, integrating those things, maybe coming into the gray zone a bit more instead of seeing everything so black and white. You are really awakening, coming to life. I feel like a lot of you really enjoy being out walking late at night. This could help you to be able to find peace. You have really learned from everything that you have gone through as well. You have really been able to turn every pain or hurt or hardship into a lesson, and therefore turning it into a blessing. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. You are somebody who's very giving, very generous, very beautiful in the way that you give. And you may not have always received back as much as you have put out there, but you are somebody who is very giving. You may cook for the homeless. You may volunteer at a homeless shelter. You may work with the homeless in some sort of way, or just people who are down and out, people who have a hard time coming back up out of things. Some of you could actually work at a recovery center of some kind, helping addicts to find their way back to their own stability and strength, helping them to overcome the addictions they're facing and get to the roots of those problems so they can heal the issue within and not be covering it up with those addictions. Some of you may have actually even lost a child to addiction, which is what drove you to be in this position, if that is the case. I really feel like it's like you are this bright spot of color in the world around you. You have been so giving, generous, caring, kind, and loving to everyone. You have really found your self-love, though, and not only are you somebody who's giving and generous and kind to the whole world around you, you are somebody who has learned how to love yourself and put yourself first so that you can take care of others much better as well. You have learned that it is not selfish to take care of you, that it is not something that is wrong to take care of you. And in taking care of yourself, you are now able to take care of others in a much better way. You are definitely somebody who has learned how to celebrate life, how to enjoy life, how to live life. Live like you are dying is coming to mind now. You have really found your stability and strength within your thoughts, and you have grounded yourself very much so in your passions, in your drive, and your motivation. You know what you want and you go after it with a very fiery passion, and you are very stable in those passions. You are also somebody who may have even came into a beautiful marriage or love connection. You may have just recently gotten engaged. And I feel like this is somebody who is very generous, kind, giving, and loving to you. This is somebody that people feel like you really deserve this connection. You deserve this beautiful person who really matches your soul and matches your spirit. And I feel like you have earned it through being able to rise back up out of everything and learn how to love yourself again, learn how to take care of yourself. You have really been somebody who has always been there for everyone else, and now you've learned how to be there for yourself as well. Love and marriage is coming to mind, and somebody may actually even be having a baby. Some of you could be having a baby as well. Or you have become an amazing parent. Star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. The elements, fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. So you have very good boundaries now, where in the past you may have had a lot of people breaking through your boundaries, taking advantage of you, using you, abusing you. You no longer have that in your life because you have learned how to harness your energy and how to protect your energy and how to set proper, healthy boundaries without feeling like it's a bad thing to do that. So, I did pull one bad gossip card for every pile. Actually, I think... Yeah, I pulled one bad gossip pile for each pile, or bad gossip for each pile, because I figure that there is somebody out there who is not really liking what you're doing or how you're leveling up or the things that you're gaining through your level up. Jealousy, competition, bitterness, things like that are going to abound when you are leveling up. But I wanted this reading to be focused on leveling up. So pile one actually had like 5 of them fall out. They were kind of opposite of this pile. This pile literally only had 1 that fell out. And, which means I really don't feel like there is a whole lot of people that are talking about you at all. I only ended up taking one for pile 1, but there was 5 that fell out, so I feel like they have a lot of people on their shit. So feel very lucky. Feel very grateful that you don't have a whole lot of people talking bad about you or talking down on you, but there is 1 or 2 maybe. They don't deserve the praise that they receive. No one knows who they really are behind closed doors. If you are wearing a mask, it is time to remove it. If not, this person could be, and knows that many others would believe the lies without question. So, and I don't really feel like people are going to believe the lies without question. This person thinks they're getting one over on people, but they really aren't. This person may actually even be an ex that you may have ended things with, and they could be trying to convince people that you're this villain, and really you are this heaven-sent type of person, and people know that, they see that, and they really don't believe this bullshit going on. So yeah, somebody could have definitely been dealing with an ex in this pile. Boldness and daring are going to pay off. You took the steps, or soon will. It is worth it. Believe it, be it. No more hiding your value in the shadows. So you have stepped up and you have shown who you are to the world. And if you haven't done that, soon you will be. You're going to be removing any kind of masks that are there. And the masks that you are wearing, I don't think are hiding big, bad, dark secrets like this person wants people to believe. But they're hiding your goodness, your generosity, your beauty. Because you may have been taken advantage of by this person or other people in the past. And so now you have a hard time showing your true generosity. And you're going to be doing that. You're going to be taking the steps to take this risk. And it's going to create this change in your life. And you are definitely going to be coming into a new love connection soon if you haven't already. A very freeing energy, one that you actually deserve. Youthful, outgoing, sharp, and helpful. Loves life and living. Refuses to give up. Energetic and impulsive. The life of any party or any kind of camping trip. So, you are somebody very freeing. You bring people a lot of youthful energy. You're very sharp. You're very helpful. You pick things up quickly. You learn new things quickly. You change and grow and really understand things very quickly. And you are just very life-filled, vitality-filled. And you give people this sense of vitality, youthful energy, feeling good about themselves when you're around. You are very responsible and very confident. You are a leader and you lead. You're a leader and you lead by example. You stand out and you shine. You are meant for the spotlight. You're very balanced in your masculine and feminine energies as well. I believe it's Eisenhower who's on this. You may want to look up Eisenhower too and see what some of his qualities and traits that he was known for are, because you may be known for some of those very same things. You always know what's up, and now I kind of want to look him up. You always know what's up. No one ever fools you. Even if you play along at times, in the end, you know, and you are working to expose the fake. You are so real, and I could never hope to love myself enough to remove this mask. So like I said, yep, this person here is wearing a mask, and they're trying to convince others that you're the one wearing the mask, that you're a villain, but this person is wearing the mask, and they may even be trying to tell people that the truths that you have spoken of are lies, that you're just crazy, that you're just trying to get them in trouble, or that you're just trying to make them look bad, and really that's what they're doing to you. So they're projecting that onto you. This person really could never hope to be as real or authentic as or beautiful as you are. You're very hardworking. You know what's going on with people, and you nobody could really get one over on you. You're very, very in touch with your sixth sense. So that is what I have for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Wow, pile 2 went on for a long time. Pile 3. So, what is the gossip on your level up? We have Blue Moon, Colorado, 1995. So you are somebody very rare. Maybe you have ran into some opportunities for yourself that are very rare, things that you don't come across every day. You are definitely a rare beauty. Somebody that people have not appreciated or treated right in the past. People may have tarnished you with their energy. You may have dealt with a lot of empty people, empty promises, people that really just did not have anything to offer you in the right ways. You may have had some sexual liaisons with people that were not good for you, or you may be somebody who enjoys having those liaisons in very public areas or open areas or places that a lot of people would not normally do those things. You like to have adventure and fun when it comes to that part of yourself. You could be an Uber driver. You could be somebody who parks cars for some sort of high-end restaurant or something along those lines. You could be somebody that maybe a taxi driver. You could be somebody that really has some sort of had in the past some sort of serving like job. And now I feel like you're coming into some new energy and different experiences than in the past. I feel like people overlooked your beauty, overlooked how true and rare and beautiful you were, and now they're really regretting it. There could definitely be some people regretting that they didn't see how amazing you were. God hid your value from them. The divine beings hid your value from them for a reason, because these people did not deserve who you are as a person. They did not. And it's not that they, nobody's any better than anybody else. But at the same time, these people do not deserve to have you as a partner, because you deserve to have somebody who's going to treat you right, who is going to see your value, who's going to appreciate your value and appreciate you for who you are. And I feel like you have really grounded yourself. You have come into this energy of stability. You have really been able to turn around some of the things and some of the cycles that were going on in your life. Some of you may have been seeking validation from others. Some of you may have even been working in the sex work field for some of you. And now you have really grounded yourself. You found your peace within. You found your peace with all of your past situations or things that you've gone through, and you have really been able to find your center, find your calm. You have gotten back in touch with nature as well, I feel like, for a lot of you, and this has spawned a lot of abundance, a lot of fertility, a lot of growth within you. I feel like you are somebody who is a very colorful person. You may wear a lot of dark colors though. Even if you wear a lot of dark colors, you may have your hair very bright colors, or you may do your hair in very different styles. Some of you may even wear a lot of dark clothes, but you may have certain pops of color on you in your clothing. Or you may have some very nice tattoos as well. You may have a lot of piercings too. You could definitely be somebody who has a lot of creative expression through the way that you look or the way that you dress. Elephant, shark, and the golden egg. You have learned from your past experiences. You remember the things that have gone on. People may have wanted you to forget things that happened, or people may have wanted you to overlook things that happened, but you're a very wise person. You learn from every experience that you go through. You are also very stable, very grounded, very solid, but you have a very passionate fire burning within you. You have a lot of life to you. You have a lot of vitality to you. You have a lot of motivation, ambition, goal oriented. You're very goal oriented. You are working hard like a boss, going after your goals, and you have a lot of opportunities being presented to you left and right. It's like everything that you touch turns to gold, and a lot of this is because you have moved away from those people that were out to hurt you or out to take your blessings from you. I feel like you ran into a lot of people who knew that you were going to be successful before you even knew that you were going to be successful. Or you may even have some people from your past that may be coming in and sniffing around because they see that you are becoming successful, and you're being asked to move away from any of these energies that are out to take what you have. Or you have moved away from all of those energies. I feel like most of you have moved away from all of those energies, which is why all of these good blessings and beautiful things are coming into your life now, because you had to be able to move away from those people so that you weren't being taken advantage of or taken for what you had by those people. Those people were not meant to gain your blessings, which is why they were not meant to see your beauty. And you're seeing things clearly now. You have really moved into this very stable, strong, solid, grounded energy, and you have moved away from anyone or anything that causes chaos, drama, conflict in your life. And all of those people that did not see your beauty in the past are seeing it now, and they're regretful over not being able to be a part of this, but it was intentionally done that way. Spirit did not allow your blessings to come in. You may have had to go through a lot of hardship until you finally listened to the messages about moving away from these people, because Spirit did not want you around these people when you got your blessings, because they did not want these blessings going to these people. Their karmic cycles and their karma that they have is enough and it's built up so high that they do not deserve to have these blessings. They do not deserve to live the beautiful life that you are going to be living. And the only reason, if they got money from being around you, or abundance from being around you, with having your energy in their life, they would have a much better life. If they got this money or this abundance or these blessings without you in their life, it would be a curse in disguise. These people would get the money or get the blessings or get the abundance. They wouldn't know what to do with it. They wouldn't know how to handle it, and they would destroy their entire lives and being. But with you in their life, if they got it, their life would be much better than what it should be after all the things that they have done to you and to other people. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Two of Cups, and we have the Devil. So you are really coming out of toxic cycles, moving away from any kind of temptation, leaving behind anything that was keeping you stuck, holding you back, keeping you bound. You could have had people in the past trying to keep you bound. You could even have some people right now trying to keep you bound or keep you stuck in this negative energy. And you are really being able to maintain your peace throughout all of the ups and downs, throughout all of the ins and outs. You have learned from everything you have experienced, and you are no longer giving in to these temptations or allowing these people to push you towards things that are not for your highest good. You are making new friends. You are coming into new connections, ones that are much healthier for you. You are finding peace and harmony within yourself, and you are making peace and harmony with those around you. You are really leveling up in a lot of different ways, especially in the crowd that is around you. You are no longer around people that are out to get you, or people that are out to hurt you, or people that are out to take from you. You have decided to put up those boundaries and create that healthy atmosphere for yourself. And there are a lot of people that are very tempted by you. You create a lot of lusty energies in people. People are really drawn to you. There may be people that are very, very highly drawn to you in a somewhat obsessed energy. And a lot of that is because you are like this golden opportunity, and people know it. People know that you are a good friend to anyone that you're around. You're very loving. You're very emotional. You're very humorous. You are somebody who is very beautiful and amazing. And you may even be getting ready to come into this beautiful union that is going to bring in a lot of blessings into your life. So people may want to get in the middle of that and cause problems as well. So there may be a lot of temptations coming along. Make sure that you are watching for that and you are not falling into it, because your commitment is being tested in this moment. So I did pull one bad message for each pile. That's all I would allow to come out. Because I only wanted one bad message for each pile, because I wanted this to be mostly focused on your level up. And your level up is really looking very beautiful. There's a lot of peace, harmony, opportunities, wisdom going on within you and in the world around you. There's a lot of abundance and fertility growing everywhere around you because of your actions to change your life. I feel like you have chosen to change your life. And in choosing to change your life, you have chosen to bring in blessings for yourself. And let's see what the bad message is. This person is very angry. They lash out and cause pain to others. They are violent and they are cruel. They love to bully others. Get help for the anger and meditate more if this is true. If it is not, do the same so that they can't trigger you into responding anymore. So I feel like this is somebody who throws temper tantrums, somebody who bullies people, somebody who manipulates people, takes advantage of people. This is somebody who doesn't want people to see their true colors, and so they're trying to shift those colors onto you so that people see you in a negative way. But I really feel like it's like this drown out voice in the background that nobody really even hears. And I feel like if they haven't been exposed for who they truly are, they soon will be, because they will be facing karma for trying to attack you. But this is somebody that was bad for you, that you had in your life in the past, and that you moved away from because you knew that they were bad for you. And so this person is trying to cause some drama for you, or trying to cause some hardship for you. See what else there is. Healing. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. So you have been working very hard to heal yourself, to grow, to learn from your experiences, to change your life. You have taken your power back. You have taken your control back. You're no longer in a victimhood mentality, and you are on target, following your ideal life path. You have moved away from the negativity. You've moved away from the drama. You've moved away from the self-sabotaging. You've moved away from this need to cover or numb all of the pain that you've been going through, and you have allowed yourself to feel those things, heal those things, and work through those things. This person's angry all the time. Wow, 2 of them came out in this pile, and I didn't even notice it. This person is angry all the time. They take offense to everything and are no fun. Maybe there is a reason for your anger. Let it loose in healthy ways. And remember, anything that costs your peace is too expensive. So you may have been lashing out in some sort of passive-aggressive way because you weren't telling people in the past the honest truth about how you felt about the way that they were treating you. And if you haven't learned how to do that yet, start doing that so that you are no longer lashing out in that way. You can tell people in a respectful, blunt manner how you feel about them and what they're doing without it festering and boiling over and turning into something bigger. And also, it could really be that people are just wanting somebody may just want people to see you in this negative light and see you as this angry person, so they don't want to get close to you, so they're afraid of you, so that they leave you behind, so that you're left out in the cold and on your own, because this person feels like they don't have any friends anymore because all of their friends have chosen to believe in you instead of them for some of them. So, let's see what the good messages say. You are always 2 steps ahead, like you know what's coming before it even gets here. It's scary sometimes how accurate you are. Your vision is amazing and it compares to none. So these could be people who might have felt very uncomfortable when you have mentioned things in the past, who might have, like, gave you this weird feeling when you had mentioned that you knew things before they happened, or if you mentioned that to anybody. The people that are talking negative about you could be those people. But people understand and know that you have a lot of negative energy coming your way because you expose people, because you happen to know what's going on with people, and you don't put up with the crap. You are very accurate in your visions. You're very accurate in the things that you know, and sometimes it is scary to people. It compares to nobody. You compare to no one. Your starlight shines so bright. You are me, or you are meant to be seen and heard. You bring hope and peace to others. So some people could feel like they were meant for this path, but you are the one who is getting this path. And I feel like that's just because you chose. Kind of like I've told people before, I'm not a chosen one who's better than everybody else. No. Everybody could choose to go after their life path and their purpose. Everybody could choose that. And I chose to be here. I chose to work on it. I chose to change those cycles in my life. I chose to change my fortune. I chose to change my destiny by putting in that hard work. My destiny could have been good or bad. It's an equal entity opportunity. Whether we choose to follow that nasty path or whether we choose to follow the good path, we can choose that. And you have chosen to follow that path. And this person chose to follow the path of temptation, to fall victim to themselves and to the world around them, instead of surviving and thriving and growing from everything they went through. And you have grown from everything you've went through. And people see that, people know that, people know that you have chosen to be here doing what you're doing because you have been through an immense amount of pain, hardship, hurt, despair. You have gone through a lot of negative cycles and a lot of negative situations, and you have really been hurt by a lot of people around you. But instead of choosing to be a victim and wallow in it, and wallow in this despair and this pity me and this awful negative lower vibrational energy of I'm just a victim and life has hurt me and the world owes me, I'm so entitled, like the people that are talking negatively about you are somebody who is not like that. You are somebody who has chosen to see the life that you have lived as a life well lived, and a life that you can learn from, a life that you can grow from, you can experience from, and you have chosen to turn things around for yourself, and people are very proud of you for that. There is a lot of people very proud of you for that, but there are some people that used to be a part of your friendship circle that are jealous, bitter, angry, that feel like they were in a competition with you and you have been the one to win that competition, and now they're bitter. I feel like you may have definitely been in a group of addicts or something along those lines. Have you heard about them? Their healing abilities are off the chart. I have never met anyone like them, and they are one of a kind. So you are a healer, and you are a healer because you have chosen to learn how to heal yourself from every wound that you have went through. And the reason you had to suffer so many wounds throughout your life is so you could see those wounds from the perspectives of the people that are living in those wounds. And that is the reason that you are such an amazing healer, because you strove to learn how to heal yourself so that you could help others around you heal. But here's the thing, not everybody is going to choose to put in the time, effort, work, and energy it takes to heal. And so you can only heal those that are willing to heal themselves. Those that are willing to help themselves are the only people that you can help. And some of these people that are bitter, angry, resentful, you may have walked away from them because you realized that they were never going to put in the work. They were always going to be in this victimhood mentality. They were always going to be in this entitled energy. And you chose to move away from that because there is no use trying to help somebody who is not going to help themselves. You're not a miracle worker, but you are somebody who can work miracles if other people want to put in that time, effort, energy, and hard work that it takes to get to the level that you have gotten to. Because some people do not appreciate how much hard work it took to get there. I can relate to that very immensely so. You are a very loving soul. Animals, the earth, people, and plants are all very drawn to you. And they are very important to you. You stand up to protect them all with a fiery passion. Never let others talk you out of that or cause you to turn away. You are passionate and you believe in equality and respect for all of life. You are not crazy. So you are somebody that people have tried to convince that you are crazy. You might be a little bit taboo. You might do things that people think are a little different. People may really feel like you are just a very different person who does not put up with a whole lot of anything. I feel like you feel like everyone deserves respect. Animal, human, person, doesn't matter who they are, what they're going through. People deserve respect. And until they disrespect you, you will be very respectful with those people as well. People that other people might turn away from or look down on or may not give the time of day, you are somebody who does do that. But once they have betrayed you or once they have turned on you, you walk away from those energies because you cannot allow people to be in your life that want to destroy your life, because you would not be here to be able to help other people if you let those people do that to you. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates with you, what you might be going through, who these people could be, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.